Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make something to decorate your house. Today we are going to learn how to make a table runner. In this case I made this table runner for the table I have in my house, so I made it in this size, but in the video I will show you how you can make it bigger or smaller according how you want it. Okay, it's very easy. I wanted to show you something different, and you can decorate and use the colors that you want. Maybe you can make some of them for this coming Christmas and you can start selling them, and you can use the Christmas palette, or you can use the colors that you want. I will show you. I will give you the material list, but before I give you the material list and the step by step, I invite all of you to subscribe, and also that leave me in the comments an idea that you may have and you want me to make it later and show it here in my videos. As you could see, this table runner is made using basic stitches. Look, I just repeat all these series. I made a mesh stitch and I combined different colors, and also I decided to use this material because you can wash it if you use it for your table or it's damaged. Well, don't worry, you can wash it and it will be brand new. But well, let's start. I will give you the material list and then the step by step. Well, for this table runner in this size, I will use 100 grams in each color of the combination that you decide. In this case, I will use between fine and light material between number 2 or 3 weight yarn, and I will use a hook of number 4. Here, if you want, I will share all the information where you can buy this material. Well, we will start with the color that you choose, and we will make a granny square, but it will be a little bit different. We will make 5 chains, 4 and 5. We will close in circle like this, slip in one, and look, once we close like this, we will go up with 1, 2, 3 chains. We will turn over, insert the hook in the circle. We are going to make a double crochet of 2 crochet. Then we are going to make 2 chains and we are going to make a picot. You see, with the same thread we turn over, we are going to close it and make a picot. Again, we are going to make a double crochet, and we will have a kind of a petal with a bird. You see, now we are going to make 2 chains. We are going to insert the hook right inside the circle. Right there we are going to make a double crochet, then again a double crochet, then 2 chains, and again a picot. We are going to slip one, and again then a double crochet inside the circle, and like this we will have 4 petals with a picot. Okay, so see you there. So look, here we have the 4 petals with the picot. Then we will slip one to close, and this will be the first row. You see? Now we are going to slip until the first space after the petal on the picot. You can't skip in the last row to make the picot in the first petal, or you can make this trick like me, that I'm going to skip it behind the picot like this, so I can hide it and I'm here. But for example, I'm going to start this new row without making the picot, so you will see it will be easier. So 2 chains and again a double crochet more, then here is where I'm going to make the picot. Again in the same space, a double crochet, and you see I made the first petal without picot and the second petal with picot, and in the same space, because this will be the corner. Then in the next space, a double crochet, the second double crochet, then 2 chains. Here is where I'm going to make the picot, slip one, again a double crochet, 2 chains, and in the same space also we are going to repeat a petal with a picot because this is the second corner. Then 2 chains and the picot here. And like this is how I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue completing the corners. I will make 2 petals with a pair in each corner. So this will be the third and the fourth corner. So we'll see you there. So now you see, here we have the 4 corners complete. Now we are going to slip one to close the row. And the first thing that we will make is to complete the picot that we made to make in this first corner, remember? So we are going to slip until here, then 1 chain, 2 chains, and we will come back and insert the hook right here to make the picot. Now we are going to slip until the first space, and now we are going to go up with 3 chains, and in the space we are going to complete the corner. Remember, we won't make the picot in the first petal, then 2 chains, and to complete the corner we are going to make 3 double crochets together and the picot, then 2 chains and 3 double crochets in the same space to make the corner. Double crochet, then remember that we make this without the picot, then 2 chains, and here in this space we are just going to make 1 petal with a picot. In the corners we are going to make it double, okay, only in the corners. So here we are going to make 2 double crochets, then 2 chains for the picot, and then again in the same space we are going to make a double crochet, then 2 chains, and now we are going to make the corner. Okay, so like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. In the corner we are going to make it double, and in the sides we are going to make it single. Okay, just 3 double crochets with the picot and making 2 chains between each petal. Okay, so well, I will continue following this sequence, and I will continue increasing, and I will continue making more rows. Okay, remember that at the beginning of the row in the first petal we won't make the picot. So let's get ahead. So remember, this is where we started. I continue and I have here 10 rows. But well, I will continue with the same color. I will make 2 rows more so I can have 12 rows at the end. As you could see, here is the corner, so I make it double, then single, double and single, double and single, and it owns it's increasing. So you will see that you won't need to make, and only in the first petal I didn't make the picot. So now I will continue until I have 12 rows like this, and I will continue with the same color too. So well, I will start this row with you so we can make a review. So I'm going to slip until here to make the picot, then I will slip to the first space, and right here I'm going to make the first petal, and here I won't make the picot, okay? Until the second petal I will. 2 chains, and we are going to make this part double because we are making a corner, but I will show you. So far, remember, I have 10 rows. This will be the row number 11. So here I'm going to complete the corner, and as I told you, here I'm starting the 11th row, but here I have the 10th row, and I have 9 singles and 2 doubles each corner in one side. So well, I will make 2 rows more to have 12, and then I will show you how we are going to change the color. Well, now I finished the row that I wanted. I have 12 rows, and now I'm going to use this pink color. I love it. It's like coral, you see? So now we will count from the corner to here. We will count 1, 2, 3 singles, and here in this space, after the 3 singles that we made, we are going to make a knot, and right there is where we are going to start with the new color. Well, now with this color we are going to continue with the same stitch. So 2 double crochets, a picot, and a double crochet. Okay, then 2 chains, and in the next space a petal with a picot again. So we are going to continue with the same stitch, and we will arrive to the corner, and we will complete the corner right there, also making 2 petals with a picot. Then we will continue with the other side, and before we finish and before we arrive to the other corner, we are going to stop there because we are going to skip the same number of spaces that we skipped at the beginning, remember? So we are going to complete this corner too, and when we are about to arrive to this corner, we are going to skip 3 spaces, and here we are going to stop with the same stitch and color. So this is what I made. Before I arrived to the corner, I counted 3 petals, and here in this space is where I stop. So if you count, I have 9 petals in this side plus the corner, and in the other side I must have 9 too. Okay, and the corner. So now look, I'm going to stop here and I will come back making the same stitch but in the other side. So we will turn around and we will continue keeping this edge straight so we can follow the style on the design, and it will happen the same here. So look, this is what we are going to make. We are going to turn around, and to have here a good edge, I think that before we turn around, I'm going to make a last double crochet here so we can have a nice ending. Then I will go up with 3 chains plus 2 chains of division, and then I will go right away to the next space, and right there is where I'm going to start the corner. I'm going to make the first petal with a picot, so 2 double crochets and a picot. But well, so far we must have something like this. You will see that once according the rows go, you will see that once you will start making a petal, or once you are going to start making what I made. So I'm going to continue with this color, following the same stitch and following the sequence like this. More rows, I will count exactly how many rows I will make and see you there. Okay, when we arrive to the other side, we will repeat the same. We will finish the row making a double crochet there to have a nice ending, and in the next row we may make a petal here, but I will show you. So with this color I made 5 rows. It is important also that you have the same space between colors, okay? So you can count the petals and the spaces. If you count the petals and the spaces, you will have 5, okay? So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, count the petals and the spaces too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we will repeat and we will make this counting between colors, and you will decide how many rows you will make in each color, okay? And well, you will decide how many rows you want with each color, and you will count between rows the spaces and the petals to have a nice style and a nice design. In this case also I decided that I want to use 3 different colors, but you will choose the colors that you want and how many rows you want to make with each color. Okay, so we will repeat the same in what we made in this side and in the other side too. Okay, so we will make the same number of rows, the same combination, or if you want you can change too. Okay, it's important that we have the same space between colors, that you count 5 spaces. You can follow my technique. Remember, 5 petals plus the spaces, we will count 5. And well, remember that according to the sequence, we may start with 5 chains, 3 chains for the double crochet and 2 chains of division. So well, I'm going to repeat what I made in this side, in the other side, and see you there to teach you what stitch we are going to make for the final edges. So see you there. So look, this is the pattern that I follow. I started with the white color, then pink, then brown, white, pink, and I finished with just one row of brown, and this will be the edge, each corner of the table runner. Okay, and just in the sides, in the two large sides, I made a simple stitch because I think it's enough, but I will show you what I made. And I just leave the last row as the final edge for the table runner. I think it's enough too, just to keep it simple and nice. If you want, you can leave this stitch too. I think it looks nice, but you know that I always like to make something else, and that's my style. But well, if you want, also you can use this table runner for your bed. I think it must look so beautiful. If you want, also at the end you can iron with plenty of steam, and you are ready. You can decorate, you can make some bonbons in each corner, or you will decide maybe to put a brush. You will show me, please. If you make it, take a picture. I love to see it. So look, as I told you, in the shorter corners I left with the same stitch. I just made a final row with this color, and here in the larger sides, in some parts we may need to hide these picots. So I will show you how we are going to make it. I started making single crochet, so we are going to fold them picot to hide it like this. I will show you. So we will fold a little bit like this, okay, again, and we are going to make it a single crochet right there. Okay, also if you want, before, you can iron with plenty of steam and you can fold the picots, so when you make this part it will be easier. But well, I think that this won't be, and this won't cause any damage. So we will continue making the single crochet, and then we will come back making crab stitch, or if you want, you can leave it only with the single crochet. Well, I just wanted to arrive here so we can come back making the crab stitch. So remember that the crab stitch is making single crochet but backwards, like we made here. Okay, like we made like little knots. Well, we are going to repeat that right here. And this is what we are going to make in the larger sides. So I'm going to explain. This is a crab stitch. You see, it's single crochet but backwards. And with this we will finish the table runner. If you want, you can make a pompons in each corner, or you can leave it like this. And remember to iron using a protection under, and just pressing kindly, not too hard, and just for a few seconds, and this will be ready to wear it, ready to use. Looks nice, right? So well, I hope that you have enjoyed making this table runner with me, that you make it in different colors, and that you start your own business. Imagine this as a gift for this coming Christmas. I think that it will be an amazing gift, and also it's a good idea, don't you think? But well, before you go, it's important that you subscribe, that you give me a like, and that you leave me a comment. And if you really like it, please help me share it. I was very happy to spend this time with you. I hope that you make it. It's important that you iron with steam. Also in the corners, in each corner when we change color, it's important that we press there a little bit, and it will make a big difference once we put in our table. But well, please don't forget to follow me also in all my social media. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye.